Degree means where? Who will tell me what do you mean by degree? Shabash.
Degree means what?
Huh? Degree of an equation. Degree, what do you mean by degree? If there is an equation, for example, 5x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So what is the degree of this equation? बताओ. शाबाश, जल्दी जल्दी बोला करो.
Yes, sir. 1 minute. Sir, 2.
Huh?
Sir, 2.
Degree is 2 because the highest power of the variable is 2. Here x is 1, here x is 0. Highest power is 2, so we will say the degree is 2 of this equation. And if the degree is 1, then we call it linear equation. So we are studying only linear equation, and that too in one variable. Okay? Linear equation in one variable. So it is, the degree is 1, and variable is also 1. तो इसमें हमने फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये था 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. So since it is an equality, there is a left hand side, there is a right hand side. This is your left hand side and this is your right hand side, and variable is only x. Now we have done solution of an equation in smaller classes. In 6th and 7th we did solving equations. For example, I hope you remember 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. Find x. Who will tell me the value of x in this equation?
Sir, you can repeat the question.
Tell me the value of x in this equation. I have not shared the screen. In this equation. Yes.
Sir, 2.
How to? That means you are saying x is equal to 2. If you put x equal to 2, left hand side कितना हो जाएगा? 2 into 2 plus 3. Is this equal to 5? 2 into is
No, sir.
4.
No, sir. No, sir.
That means your answer is not right.
Sir, 1. I think so.
No, think kya is, you have to solve it, but you have to. How do you solve an equation? Do you remember? You have to see operations being done on the variable. So what all operations are doing? Operations on the variable x. What all operations? Variable x पे क्या क्या operations हो रहे हैं? one is multiplication, because 2 into x is multiplication, and then there is addition. So there are two operations. One is multiplication, other is addition. So what you should do when you're doing some operation, we followed the rule of BODMAS. And when you undo, how will you find the value of x? So you will undo the operations. और undo का sequence क्या है? How will you start? You will start from in the reverse order. So first you undo subtraction, then undo addition, then multiplication, then division, then order, and then bracket. So when you are doing operation, you have to follow BODMAS. When you have to undo, then you have to do the reverse of BODMAS. So if it is 2x plus 3 is equal to 5, you are doing addition and you are doing multiplication. Now you have to find x. So first you will undo addition. Undo means what? If it is added, you subtract it. Either you subtract from on the left hand side, or you take this on the other side. Here it will get subtracted. किसी भी तरीके से आप कर सकते हो. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. If you subtract 3 from both the sides, left hand side में 3 और 3 cancel हो गया, you get 2x. 5 minus 3 is 2. तो ये बच गया. Now you divide both the sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is equal to 2 divided by 2. So 2 and 2 cancel, you get x is equal to 1. So you are undoing the operation. You have to undo the operations to find the value of x. Now in this chapter, we will be solving equations having variable on both sides. यानी कि लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में भी वेरिएबल होगा और राइट हैंड साइड में भी होगा. So for example, if I write 2x is equal to x plus 2 plus 3. Now variable is on both the sides. यहाँ पे लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में भी वेरिएबल है और राइट हैंड साइड में भी वेरिएबल है. So how will you solve it? You keep all the variable. Keep the variable on one side only. This is very simple. So this x, you bring it on this side. From right hand side, bring it to the left hand side. Now right hand side mein x is what? It is only x means positive 1x. So if you bring it to the left hand side, it will become negative. इसका sign change होगा. So when you bring left from right hand side, this becomes 2x. ये यहाँ आ जाएगा, it becomes negative 1x. और राइट साइड में क्या बचेगा? 2 plus 3. So 2x minus 1x is equal to positive 1x. And 2 plus 3 is 5. So you get the value x equal to 5. Is it clear? Yukti, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So Now another example. Example 2. Solve 5x plus 7 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2x. So यहाँ पे right hand side में there is variable and left hand side में there is variable. So what will you do? यहाँ पे जैसे इन्होंने लिखा है, so you can do in two ways. Either you bring this 3 upon 2x on left hand side. So it becomes 5x minus 3 upon 2x. And then the numbers which doesn't have the constant number, you bring it on the right hand side. So it becomes negative 14, negative 7 upon 2. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो आप, या you can also do any operation. For example, multiply both side by 2. अब हमने both side by 2 क्यों multiply किया? Why are we taking this step? Because here we can see the 2 is in the denominator. Both side we have 2 in the denominator. If we multiply by 2, we hope that this 2 will get cancelled. So it becomes easier for us. Okay. So for example, left hand side 5x plus 7 upon 2. You put it in bracket and multiply the whole side with complete LHS, complete left hand side by 2. And then complete right hand side. Again you have to multiply this by 2 so that the equation remains same. Now you multiply. So distributive property tells us that you have to multiply 2 by 5x, then you have to multiply 2 by the other fraction. So कितना हो जाएगा? 2 into 5x is 10x. 2 into 7 upon 2 is 7. Then you multiply 2. If you multiply this by this, 2 and 2 gets cancelled. You get 3x. Then you multiply this 2 by negative 14. You get negative 28. Now you see the denominator, जो हमारे fraction के denominator था 2, that is removed. And now you can solve this equation. So what will you transpose? 3x, bring variable on left side and constant on right side. So you can see the example. Let's do few questions. For example, 10. 3m is equal to 5m minus 8 upon 5m minus 8 upon 5. Write this question on your notebook. कैसे करोगे? Shravar, who will try? Yes. Home. बताओ Om, how will you try this? Om ही है ना, Martin Domble is Om ना?
You know, no sir, Harshal.
Harshal है. Okay. Harshal, you tell me how will you solve this? Now, one of the method would be that you keep variable on one side. और क्योंकि यहाँ पे m है, यहाँ पे भी m है. M is the variable. So either you bring this to left side or you bring this to right side, and the constant you bring it to the other side. That also you can do. Or 3m is equal to 5m minus 8 upon 5. So अभी हमने एग्जाम्पल में क्या देखा कि if you get confused with the fractions, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 8 upon 5 है, so you can do one thing, you can multiply this whole right hand side by 5, and then you multiply this also by 5. Now you remove the brackets. 5 into 3 is 15m, and then you have to multiply this, you have to distribute it. So first multiply by first term, then multiply it by the second term. So 5 into 5 is 25m minus, when you multiply 8 upon 5 by 5, you will get only 8. अब क्या होगा? Next step. Yukti, tell me.
Sir, will
क्या हुआ? You
sir
will
will
change. You will transpose either m or 8.
8.
You can transpose this 8 to left hand side, or you can transpose this 25m to left hand side, whatever you want. Tell me, what do you want to do?
Sir will transfer 8 to left hand side.
Okay. So you transpose this negative 8 to left hand side. So this becomes positive 8. ये तो transpose कर दिया. And then transpose this m to right hand side. So this becomes 25m.
25m square.
25m. ये 15 पॉजिटिव 15m आपने यहाँ लाया, तो दिस बिकम्स माइनस नेगेटिव 15m. So 25m minus 15m is how much? बताओ. Be quick. 25 minus 15 is 10m, and this is positive 8. So positive 8 is equal to 10m. So what will be m equal to? 10m means what? 10m means 10 multiplied by m. Here it is positive 8. So this multiplication, this 10 if you bring here, that means this operation gets inversed. If it is here multiplication, it will become division. So this is 8 divided by 10. यहाँ पे 10 क्या हो रहा है? 10 यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई था, मल्टीप्लिकेशन का ऑपरेशन था. इसको आपने इनवर्स किया, तो जब यहाँ लाया, इट बिकम्स डिवीजन. और यहाँ पे ये only m is there. So m is equal to 8 upon 10. This is the answer. Now you can keep it in the lowest term. 2 4s are 2 5s are. So m is equal to 4 upon 5. This is your answer. Okay. So you can do these questions. Exercise 2.1. You should try to do these, solve the following equations and check your result. Then you have to check also your result. How will you check? Whatever value you find of any variable, you substitute that value back into the equation. For example, अभी जो हमने किया, for example, this question we found m is equal to 4/5. Then you have to do the check also. So how will you check this answer? Check जो original equation है, that was 15. What was the original? 3m is equal to, the given question was 3m is equal to 8m. क्या था? 3m is equal to 5m. 5m minus, बोलते जाओ क्वेश्चन बोलो, 8/5. Now how do you check? You put this value, जो आपने वैल्यू निकाला है, उसको आप इस इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. So m के बदले you put the value 4/5. So left hand side will become 3 multiplied by, now m you have found 4/5. So write 4/5. 5 multiplied by 4/5 minus 8/5. Now if you have now replaced m by 4/5. Now if left hand side is equal to right hand side, that means your answer is correct. तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड क्या मिला आपको? 12/5. और राइट हैंड साइड क्या है?
20/5.
20/5 minus 8/5.
8/5.
तो इसको सॉल्व करो. 20/5 minus 8/5. Now they are like fractions. LCM will be 5 only. So you will get,
Sir, 12/5.
yeah. So this is your right hand side and this is your left hand side. So both the left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means जो आपने m का find value किया, that is correct. So this is how you check your value of variable. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
So you should do these questions. Exercise 2.1. First you have to solve and then you have to check your results. कर लोगे?
Yes, sir.
So this is your homework for today. Homework for today. Do all the questions. That will give you a lot of practice. These are 10 questions. Do 10 questions and then you submit it in your Google Classroom. ठीक है? तो Google Classroom में हम, we can put this in the Google Classroom. Google Classroom में हम यहाँ डाल देते हैं. We'll create a assignment. Homework. Today's date is 21/06/2024. And then I'll upload this picture, these questions. under topic homework. So you will find it here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then bye. Do these questions.
Yes, sir. Bye.